how do we develop a culture survey? Well, we talked about the core values. So we have to identify what are the core values that the company really values. Right, now let's take an example. Let's say you're looking at a company like, we talked about Tata's earlier. Let's say Tata's. So what are the core values of the company? Now if you look at the, the baseline which they put in all the ads, we also make steel. Now that gives you a certain sense of the core values of Tata's, that they are building the nation. They're not just building steel or making steel, and they're not just selling steel. They are building the nation. So teamwork is very important. Caring for each other is very important. Ethics is very important. So you will find that there will be a whole set of core values each company actually defines as the behavior which they would like. Second, to prepare the questions that are based on the core values. So if they say in the core values that we treat everybody equally, that all men and women are treated equally, or people from different ethnicities are treated equally, your questionnaire should include something like that and say, yeah, do you feel that you're getting paid equally as compared to your equally qualified counterparts from different ethnicities / genders / whatever. So depending on your core values, you define the questionnaire. Then of course comes floating the questionnaire. And how do you float the questionnaire? Well, don't ever make the mistake of asking people to write their names, because no one is going to be honest, which means you have to make it secret. You also need to have a company, somebody very respected in the organization who should be able to convince people to be honest within when they're writing the questionnaire. So we have seen people where the head of HR, really senior people, the top management goes and actually helps in the administration almost, but makes speeches and talks to people and telling them the importance of being honest and truthful, and how that they will not be singled out or punished for writing the truth. So that's a very important part of it. The questionnaire should also have some closed-ended and open-ended questions. It shouldn't all be closed-ended. So if they write everything in closed-ended questions, sometimes we miss out very, very important points which we might not have thought about. Step 4 is obviously analyzing the plus minus, checking out what is strength, what is a weakness, and developing the intervention strategies. Obviously, you're not going to sit and do it alone. You will sit with a bunch of people within the organization to define the strategies which will make corrections in the current scenario. Once you define it, obviously you're going to implement it, and that's it.